This is question 3 of the Binary GLM chapter of the Regression Models book. This question asks us to look at an instance of model selection where we first want to model whether or not the drivers killed exceeded 119. First of all, we want to fit the model with just law, and then we want to fit the model with law and petrol price, and then the model with law, petrol price, and kilometers, and perform a model search to see if the successive models add anything. This would be a useful exercise to do if we were particularly interested in the law variable, and for whatever the reason we thought petrol price was the most important thing to follow up the investigation of the law variable with, and then after that kilometers. So let's do fit one is GLM, and we want remember, I defined DKB in a previous problem as the drivers killed binary, as the drivers numbered 1 if the number of drivers killed was above 119 and 0 otherwise. So I just want this to be with the law, and we want data equals seat belts, family equals binomial. And then fit 2 is update fit 1, and we want this plus petrol price, and then it's the update of fit 2. Fit 3 is going to be the update of fit 2, plus we're going to add kilometers, plus kilometers. Okay, now let's do ANOVA of fit 1, fit 2, fit 3. The deviance is the residual deviance. It is the it's sort of analogous to our sums of squares that we're looking at when we had normal data. So in this case, going from, we want to compare this usually to chi-squared values. This goes from 260 to 253. So it looks like chi-squared cutoff is usually around 4. That would give us a 5% hypothesis test. So it looks like it's going to be significant for adding petrol price and not significant for adding kilometers. So let's look at the coefficient table, summary fit 1, summary fit 2, and summary fit 3. So let's look. Our law variable, which is what we're interested in, is going to suggest a rather large decrease in the log odds for every before and after enactment of the law. However, that decrease in the odds of greater than 119 drivers killed that month, that decrease attenuates quite a bit by the inclusion of petrol price. And notice that petrol price is quite significant. It is interesting to note, yes, that the law variable goes from significant to not significant. It gets increased by a factor, the p-value gets increased by a factor of 10. When we include kilometers, we include a variable that now is not significant at all and doesn't change the law variable that much. So if I were doing this as a model selection and I was primarily interested in the law coefficient, I would likely go with this second model right here.